Hello, Royals fans. Welcome back to Royal Tales with Adrian, where we unpack the truth behind the palace walls. Today's story is a royal shocker. Prince Andrew and Sarah Ferguson have finally agreed to leave their long-time home, Royal Lodge. But, of course, it's not that simple. There's one bold condition attached, and it's causing fresh tension inside the monarchy. Let's dive in. For years, Royal Lodge has been their sanctuary, a rare haven of stability. But under King Charles III, tradition and necessity are shifting. How will this affect their daughters, Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie? This is a story of family tradition and finding a place to belong. Royal Lodge, a 30-room mansion in Windsor Great Park, has been home to Prince Andrew and, unusually, his ex-wife, Sarah Ferguson. Their cohabitation, though unconventional, provided stability for their daughters and shielded them from public scrutiny. The estate offered rare privacy and a sense of normalcy, a united front for their family. But maintaining such a grand property is costly, especially as Andrew's public role diminished. Questions grew about the expense and sustainability of their lifestyle. The quiet life at Royal Lodge was becoming harder to justify. The foundations of their sanctuary were no longer secure. Change was inevitable. King Charles III pushed for a leaner, more cost-effective monarchy. Royal Lodge, with its high upkeep, became a target for reform. The king asked Andrew to move to a smaller home, a practical, not punitive request. But Andrew and Sarah made a bold counter-proposal, challenging royal tradition. The monarchy's image and the family's future now hung in the balance. Instead of fading into the background, Andrew and Sarah made a striking request. Andrew asked for Frogmore Cottage, recently vacated by Harry and Meghan. Sarah requested Adelaide Cottage, current home to William, Catherine and their children. Their proposal was unprecedented. 2 prime royal properties for a divorced couple. It was a strategic move to remain close to the heart of royal life. For Andrew, Frogmore offered status. For Sarah, Adelaide meant proximity to family. Their plan turned a simple relocation into a complex negotiation. The palace was forced to reconsider the York's place within the royal fold. Frogmore Cottage, renovated for Harry and Meghan, is steeped in recent royal history. Andrew's request for Frogmore was bold, given its symbolism. Adelaide Cottage is home to the Prince and Princess of Wales and their children. These cottages are more than homes. They're statements of status and proximity to power. The stakes were higher than ever. The palace was stunned by the York's boldness. The idea of moving William and Catherine for Sarah was quickly dismissed. Andrew's request for Frogmore, however, was considered. Practical, but fraught with controversy. The optics of giving Harry and Meghan's former home to Andrew, himself a controversial figure, were problematic. The royal family was divided. Some favoured supporting Andrew, others feared public backlash. The monarchy's reputation and public trust were at stake. Every decision was scrutinised for fairness and responsibility. The Yorks' requests forced the palace to confront uncomfortable questions about privilege and accountability. King Charles's leadership was put to the test. The outcome would shape the monarchy's future. Amidst the upheaval, Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie faced their own transition. Royal Lodge was their childhood home, a symbol of family unity. The move marked the end of an era, but also a chance for a fresh start. A stable, sustainable arrangement for their parents could bring peace. With less drama, the princesses could focus on their own lives and work. Resolving the housing issue could free them from controversy. The York family's bond remained strong, ready for a new chapter. Their future would be shaped by adaptation, not tradition. The Royal Lodge saga is a microcosm of the monarchy's evolution. King Charles's reforms reflect a need for adaptation and sustainability. For Andrew and Sarah, the fight for Frogmore and Adelaide was about more than property. It was about identity and belonging. Their story is one of love, loyalty, and the struggle to remain relevant. The outcome could bring peace and a fresh start for the family. The monarchy, like any institution, must balance tradition with change. Are the Yorks securing their legacy or resisting the inevitable? In the end, survival depends on adaptation and the courage to embrace a new future. So what do you think, Royal Watchers? Is this a smart move by Andrew and Sarah, or a royal overreach? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more inside stories from behind palace walls. Until next time, I'm Adrian, and this was Royal Tales, where the crowns may glitter, but the drama never fades.